All right. Thank you so much, my dear friend Shola Sojiba, and for everyone who had contributed and listened and learned, and especially to the moderator of today's program. Thank you so much. Being the first day, we have to do a whole lot of things too. So, in the next, let's say, 15 minutes, I'm going to also take a session, and the session, as you can see here, it's as you can see on the what's it called now? The program of events is about mentoring, the criteria to choose the winner in your project, and the rest. I mean, Soila has said it rightly that this is more of like a personal project. Yes, for me, yes, it's a project. Bringing teachers together, let them talk about their project, and then let's see what we can do. And we have chosen to put this under our organization called the Phenomenon Edu Impact, and we have called this the Phenomenal Community Impact Challenge. I mean, different names of Phenomenal Community Impact Academy. All right, so quickly, let me jump into this. For those who did not attend the program and those who are not fully in attendance, I'm noting that, and then our project manager too, Amara Chubu, has also noted that before she left. Well, we'll meet back at our WhatsApp in our WhatsApp group, and I'll tell you what you are supposed to do if you are still going to be considered a member. But congratulations to those who are still here. This has gone into your record. Some of the things that you think you are going to add together when the judges have already judged your work, then we'll put all this together to determine the winner. I mean, attendance is very key in all the incubator programs. So let me say it clearly. All this our training will be like an incubator program for us, incubating us into our project. However, it's like you are moving on, you are doing your project. Let's say it clearly. Your project has started. Please go ahead and start. We have some plans for everybody. We are still cooking it. Nigerian economy is still very funny. If it falls through, beautiful. We will tell you what we are going to do. Even before you win and get the cash prize, we are working on something fantastic for everyone who is regular, regardless of whether you win or not. However, there are a lot of things we need to consider. That's by the way. Now, quickly, let's note this that this is a competition. Yeah, Ms. Shola talked about collaboration, and I must tell you, whatever height you want to attain as an educator, no matter how much you compete, you need to collaborate to sustain this. This today will not be possible. Let me start from the moderator. I can't be moderating, be doing this. So I'm collaborating regardless whether the moderator is working in our organization or not. There's a level of collaboration there. She agreed to work or we agreed to employ. Okay. Here is my friend also Shola in the house too. Also here, you will see her in the WhatsApp group also. A lot of this conclusion had passed through her before we now come down here. And then you will see someone like Adeola Adefemi later, you will see Olalekan Adeeko, you will see Kemi Ogunsanya, you are going to see Dr. Rashidat Sadiq, you are still going to see my big boss in the house, very humble man, Hakim Subaya, and then another mentee, quote and unquote, I don't like using that term, Dairo, Silokwe. These are people that will come together and put us through in one or two things. Some of the things we know them, but because it's a program, let's just fuel it. So let's remember it's a competition. We are going to encourage you to collaborate, but Shola has clearly stated it that please expand your frontiers. However, we are not saying you should collaborate for now among your fellow competitors. And if you feel like that's what you want to do, fine. We are going to find a way of judging it in our own way anyway. But collaboration is key, but bear it in mind that you are competing right now between now and when we are going to declare the winner. Now, for clarity, I mean, Shola said something very fantastic there that we in the process of taking our project, you may discover something along the line and you want to change your project. It's allowed. Somebody reached out to me, I don't know whether she's on the call, that she wants to change her project, that a particular group of people were no longer giving her the support that she wanted and whether she could take another. I said, fantastic, go ahead. So what we're going to do is that in case along the line, like what you have learned today, and then other things you're going to learn between now and next week Saturday, but starting from Monday anyway, we are going to release another form in Word document. You can download it and then type and state your project story again. You are going to talk about your, let me just even read it out. I think I have it here. Okay, you are going to tell us your name, your email address, your WhatsApp number, the title of your project again. In case you want to change it, this is an opportunity for you to change your project now. Don't worry, the form you fill online. That's just to bring everybody in. So we are doing away with that one now. The area of your project either is education or health. Okay, choose one, the predominant one there, education or health. Then all the questions you answered before, you are going to answer them all over again, but in Microsoft Word now, please. In no more than 100 words, describe the problem your project is addressing. We are saying the problem your project is addressing, either the education problem of reading or mathematics I mean specific problem. Don't tell us there is no money. Somebody once wrote that there is no money. We are not asking you your own personal problem. We know nobody has money sincerely. And some of us, if we know the economy will be like this project we are doing now, we may choose not to even embark on it, but don't worry. The Lord is able. So you are going to tell us the physical problem you have noted in your community that you are addressing. Okay. Then you also want to, in 100 words, you want to describe your target population and the reason for your choice. Is it primary school? Is it women that cannot that are having a menstrual problem? Is any health or education? Is it climate issue? Climate issue will be taken under health too, because it has to do with our health at the end of the day. Okay, so which area? And then why are you targeting primary school? What is the range? Why are you targeting secondary school? Why are you targeting training teachers? Why tell us why are you targeting students out of school that should do sports? Then tell us the reason. Okay, in just summarize the story because the judges will need to go through all this. Then state four objectives. We are going to tell you what to do with this. State four objectives that you are going to achieve. Some of these you have done them, you just need to repeat them. Then you are going to also discuss how you intend to achieve the objectives. So when we say how you intend to achieve the objectives, here we are saying that what are the steps you are going to take. Okay, for 2 months or 3 weeks, I'm going to do this, and then I will achieve objective A. For 4 weeks, I'm going to do this, I will achieve objective B. So specific steps you want to take in achieving each objective you want to tell us. And finally, how do you now know that you have achieved this objective? What will you see? The student can play football very well and score goals. The student can now read um, primary 4 level of books. The student can do this or can do that. I mean, specific measurable things you want to do. So when you put this together, now we are going to now assign mentors. We have about 4 mentors, and we are going to share us under those mentors. Some of us will be 4, will be under 1 mentor. We are still discussing with them. We are going to see them very soon. Our judges too, we are also going to discuss with them and other people. But for your mentors, you now take this and just have a call, maybe a WhatsApp call, a WhatsApp chat that mentor, let's say Shala is your mentor for instance, she is not, but is your mentor for instance. You have a contact, you will have sent you a mail that this is your mentor. You can reach out to your mentor with this number. They also know they are expecting you to talk to them. Send a message, schedule a time of meeting. You're only meeting your mentor once before the final day, and then you meet once again, everything all together twice. Please, you are meeting once to share your project, and you both of you will just collaborate. That's the collaboration there. Okay, and say, okay, do it like this, do it like this, change it like this, then adjust it. When that is done, then you will submit this Microsoft Word. This I read it out now. You will submit it back to us. When your mentor has signed and agreed that okay, we have seen it together, your mentor will need to sign, and then you send it back to us via mail. Then we'll keep it. Then you are meeting your mentor again when you are done with your project. Okay, when you're done with the project and you prepare your deck, your mentor will look at, okay, present to me, let's see how we are going to go about it so that you can win. The person will guide you. The person doesn't need to be big person there, just a fellow teacher or someone who has been doing projects all the while, and then just collaborate and share ideas. It may be someone you even know, one of these popular teachers out there. Don't worry if it is older or younger than the person, just relate effectively with the person. Okay, so that's the mentoring there. All the information will be shared both on WhatsApp and on in our mail. Please check your mail. All this checking mail, being active on WhatsApp are the things we are going to use to judge the winner. And this is our maiden edition, as you know. Then one of the criteria that will make you to win, I'm going to criteria now. By June, when we are going to be judging you, the top 10, I think gradually we are even picking the top 10 from what we can see here, is that you must have completed your black belt program under 1 million teachers. So in case you are here and you have not even registered, please reach out to me privately, and then we are going to quickly register you, and you are going to be doing your project and your project alongside your learning under the series of belts that we have. You are going to be disqualified if by the time we pick you as top 10 and you have not completed your black belt program. So you are here, you are not a black belt under 1 million teachers. You cannot go further to win. Please note that you must be a black belt. I know majority of us are black belts, but let's just emphasize it. Now, how do we judge your presentation so that you can start preparing yourself? Three areas. Your project must be sustainable. After this whole phenomenon community impact challenge, can you continue your project? I got sponsored by myself in 2018. Today now the project I did then has dovetailed into so many things I have around me here today, into a big NGO now that is even doing conference. So many of us attended the conference last year and we're still doing it in a bigger way by the grace of God this year again. Okay, so can you sustain it? Is it scalable? Can you grow it? Okay, sustainability and scalability is one. Can we measure your growth? Can we measure your impact? Can we say this is what you have done in your community? Number two. And then is it related to education or health? So if there's any other thing, we're going to let you know as we go. So these are the things. And then in case you want to ask any question concerning this project generally, we are going to leave the, I'm not closing as what the moderator said, we're not really closing. She is going to close the program. So in case you want to ask any question at all, please kindly unmute your microphone or put it in the chat box and ask now. Then we proceed and close for the day. Once again, thank you for your heart for education. You don't know what you have done. You have touched the very sensitive part of me when you as a teacher choose to stand out and be that change agent that we are looking for in education. Thank you, and I'm going to stop here. Over to the moderator in case there's any question. If there is none, then she can close.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Oefa. Before Mr. Oefa started speaking, some people raised their hands. I'm just going to call them to speak before the people who are currently raising their hands. Mr. Yunus, if you're still here, you raised your hand earlier. Mr. Yunus, if you have something to say, please unmute your mic, Mr. Yunus. All right. Over to you, Mr. Awa. You also raised your hand. Miss Awa, rather. So sorry. All right, Aisha Jimo, you can.
No, I didn't raise my hand. I didn't raise my hand.
All right, sorry for that confusion. Aisha Jimo, the mic is yours. You can unmute your mic.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Aisha. We can hear you. Kindly introduce. You
Yeah,
weren't
good
here
evening.
earlier. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and your project
I'm
title.
Jim Aisha. I'm Jim Aisha. My project title is based on teaching children, little children, Montessori method of learning, in which these children are going to be practically.
Miss Aisha, please take your project title again.
A child should learn for concrete before the material. Then from there we proceed to the abstract aspect. Presently, I have some things already, some materials which I've already used up, like notebooks and pens,
Okay,
and some
Miss
necessary
Aisha, can you
materials
hear
where you
me?
have the non-cylinder, the task.
Miss Aisha,
Yes, I
can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
Sorry to cut you off. This is not, you're not telling us a fully or in
Hello, I can
detail.
hear you.
You're not telling us in
So,
detail yet
hello,
about
can
your
you hear
project.
me?
Can you hear me, Miss Aisha?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please listen. You're not telling us in detail yet about your project. Just tell us the
My
title.
project is to teach children.
Okay? Teach
Teaching children how to read.
Okay, okay.
Hello?
That's noted. That's noted. Do you have
Yes,
any question?
exactly. Yes, yes.
Do you have any question?
Not from now, not really, not really. I will get back to you. Sorry.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me? No
Yes,
question now.
you
Thank you.
can mute your mic now. Thank you, Miss Aisha.
All right.
Does anybody have any question? All right. On that note, please remember to reach out to your mentors. Always check your mail and endeavor to be active on the WhatsApp group. Any information will be related to us on the platform.
Sorry, please, I do have a question. Sorry, I was trying to raise my hands and
Okay, the floor is yours, Mr. Joshua. Please introduce yourself and tell us your project title.
okay, my name is Joshua Bazo. My project title is Raising Responsible Math Students. So sorry, my question is, with this recording be I mean, this thing will it be recorded and posted so that we can listen over to it. Like me personally, I had another engagement that really took my time, so I wasn't following fully.
Okay, the keynote speaker for today, Ms. Shola, has spoken and her presentation will be shared.
Okay, that'll be nice. Thank you so much.
Mr. Yunus, I thought I saw Mr. Yunus just now.
He
Okay.
just came up.
This, does any other person have a question? All right. Don't forget to follow us on our LinkedIn at Phenomenal Edu Impacts on LinkedIn. Follow us on LinkedIn. Also, remember to always check your mail for any information. Everything will be related to you on the WhatsApp group, actually. So, but always check your mail. Thank you. And on that note, we have come to the end of the first and the maiden edition of the Phenomenal Edu Impact. How is that, a raise of hand or a bye bye?
That's a clap to say thank you.
Okay. Something is really happening on my screen here. All right. Thank you to everybody. Thank you so much, Miss Shola
Thank
Adiola
you so
Soji.
much.
A very
Thank you.
impactful and insightful talk we had there on collaboration and fundraising. Thank you so much to the convener, Mr. Obeifa Olasunkanmi. Thank you for all that you do for educators in Nigeria.
Thank you
And
very much.
hats off to Amarachi Obu, the manager of this project. I see you there. All right. The next on the agenda for today is, of course, the keynote speaker's speech, which was supposed to be Mr. Hakim. However, he is unavailable. So I am going to hand over the mic